Oh, hey. Hi YouTube. How are you guys doing today? Happy hair journey. And I was just reading about deep conditioning. I wanted to talk to you guys about that because I think it's very important on your hair journey that you learn why am I doing certain things to my hair. So today I guess is finally I do a tutorial or more like a hair lesson on deep conditioning and the importance of it. So I was just reading in this book that I purchased, The Science of Black Hair, which I recommend for any new person on a hair journey who hasn't learned yet about using like hair website or hair blog or understanding videos or just really want to get the basics of their hair journey. That this is an excellent book to purchase. I purchased this after I went through all like the researching on hair websites and stuff, so it more reiterates and it's just like an easy go-to tool for me. But I will say the first chapter about my hair structure and learning about my strands and pH balance, I never knew about that till I read in this book. So there was one key thing that I definitely learned. But today we're here to talk about deep conditioning. And it just says here that deep conditioning contains a concentrated mixture of moisture-boosting elements and proteins to both reinforce the hair cuticle and impart moisture to the strands. And it says that proteins in the formula ensure that the hair retains the moisture it receives and secures in deep within the fiber to support the hair until the next deep conditioning treatment. So pretty much a deep conditioner is a product that you buy, and usually the product will say that it's a deep conditioner. And it's just this really great product that is usually moisture and protein balance, and it really gets into the hair strand and really helps fix especially damaged hair or just continues to strengthen healthy hair on their journey. So my conditioner of choice would be the Olive Oil Replenishing Conditioner, and I just got the professional bottle, as you can see here. I've been using this conditioner before I was even on my hair journey, and then I learned that it was actually still a good conditioner to keep using. I have never found anything that meets the properties that this conditioner does for my hair, and I just feel like it's always good, to go out and try new things. But if you found something which is a staple product that you just can't go without or just always works no matter what, and they haven't really changed the formula. I know some people ask, is the package different from the bottle? I remember I bought this smaller bottle that you see in stores, and I felt like it didn't work as well, but I just tried out this big professional bottle and it was excellent. There was no difference to me. The packages I know went from like $1.50 to maybe $2 depending where you are. This big bottle, which is 33.8 ounces, I got it for about $13, and I'm taking this with me to school, and this is definitely going to last me a really, really long time. And I just love it. I wrote down some key things about this conditioner, but before I continue, this is what works for my hair. It may not work for yours. So I just really want to continue with the lesson on about, deep conditioning. And it also says that heat is often used with deep conditioning to ensure the best penetration of moisture and cuticle adhesion of protein and molecules and other ketonic substances. So some people I know have home hair dryers. I have one as well. But I also have a microwavable deep conditioning cap that you put in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then I put it on my hair, and it's like a steaming cap, and there's steam, and it really heats up the hair strands and really penetrates the heat, the conditioner. The cap was definitely not for deep conditioning. It was used to, if you put curlers in your hair and you were on the run, you put the cap on, and the steam would kind of little moisten the hair, and then you took the cap off and let it air dry for like a minute or maybe 10 minutes or so. Then when you took it off, you would have nice bouncy curls. It worked in the beginning, but I just found that it wasn't as tight as I would like it to be, so I just used it as a deep conditioning cap. And I'll put a picture of that in if you like. And what else does this say? Deep conditioning should be used weekly on damaged hair and hair that's beginning a new healthy hair care regimen. Once the hair regains its strength, deep conditioning frequencies then become a matter of personal choice. So for me, I do condition every week, once a week on Fridays, but my hair is not damaged. I do have some split ends from a moisture overload, which I'll talk about in another video. But you should definitely learn your hair. And I think that's the biggest thing, that people don't understand, that they're putting all these products on their hair, but they're not understanding why the products aren't working. And that's because you haven't learned your hair. I know what my hair structure is. I know that I'm protein sensitive, but I also know that it's very easy for me to get a moisture overload because I'm so busy avoiding products with protein in it that I forget to balance it out. And this replenishing pack is definitely a balancing conditioner. You will not get a moisture or a protein overload from this conditioner. I definitely would recommend this. I've seen it work for all like hair textures. I have seen very few reviews of people saying that it doesn't work for them. If you're on the curly method, then you know this has silicone, so this will be going against like your hair regimen. But I don't find that this is drying. It has glycerin in this. I know my hair usually doesn't like glycerin, but it doesn't seem to have a negative effect on me. And I'm just going to read you guys some key ingredients that I saw within this that I thought would be good to just let you guys know about. There's no mineral oil in this, so that's a plus. There's water, soybean oil, glycerin, olive fruit oil, hydrolyzed collagen, silk amino acid, those two that just read their proteins, aloe juice, which is, my hair loves aloe vera gel, aloe vera juice, that's definitely a plus. I'll talk about aloe vera in another video because I want to go buy a raw aloe plant because I'm tired of buying organic bottles for like $6, but let me not get off topic. Rosemary extract, kiwi juice, and sage extract. So there's a few, couple of good stuff in there. The directions say to leave for 10 to 15 minutes and then rinse thoroughly with towel dry hair. I usually leave this product on my hair for about 2 hours. To sometimes I'll fall asleep with it on my hair and wake up in the morning and rinse it out, but it still has the same effect. There's nothing negative I have to say about this, but I definitely want to say that this is just what works for me, and I decided to go and make the investment of getting the big bottle. But you guys should really, learn about reading what ingredients, when I'm reading it, this is moisture. What ingredients am I reading? This is protein. When I use certain products, how does my hair react? Is this product pH balanced? What is pH balance? How do I pH balance a product? Like, there's certain things that, you guys should learn, so that way you're not going out and wasting your money, but you're buying products that will definitely work for your hair. So if there's any questions you guys have, any hair lessons you guys want to know about, any information you want to know about this book before you guys go out and buy it, just let me know. And happy hair journey, and God bless.